Now on NewsdayTV, hot and humid today with a chance for severe storms. Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, August 28th. I'm Jasmine Anderson. More on the weather coming up. First, a North Belmore teen is facing charges accused of trying to leave the scene of a crash. Police say 18-year-old Marianne McCritchen hit a utility pole on Skidmore Road in North Babylon yesterday evening. We're told she then hit a man who walked over to check on her and tried to drive away. He suffered serious injuries. A witness threw a brick at her car, shattering her windshield. She stopped and was later arrested. A North Bayshore man has died after being pulled from a burning home. Police officers and a Good Samaritan got 77-year-old Artemio Gonzalez out of this house on Oklahoma Avenue yesterday afternoon, but he died at the hospital. Another family member, a police officer, and 2 firefighters suffered minor injuries. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Hoping for answers, another meeting today for residents struggling to recover from devastating flooding in Suffolk. The state held a disaster relief meeting at Stony Brook University yesterday. They talked about financial aid for home and business owners impacted by last week's storm. But residents say it wasn't much help.
They keep saying grants, 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 and nobody tells you what the hell a grant means. Is that just another loan? If it's just another loan, I'll be wasting the next 45 minutes just standing here for nothing.
Governor Kathy Hochul was on the island touring the damage in Stony Brook yesterday. She said the state will soon begin accepting applications for grants of up to $50,000 for those affected. It's back to school today for students in Jericho. Welcome back. They are the first of the island's 123 districts to kick off the new year. William Floyd starts classes tomorrow, with most districts heading back Tuesday. Good luck, everyone. Suffolk County is facing a $40 million deficit in sales tax revenue. That's according to a budget review given to lawmakers yesterday. The deficit is a nearly $2 million increase from the originally projected deficit. It's costing fans more than ever to go to the U.S. Open in Queens. The tournament at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center is using dynamic pricing to sell tickets. That means the cost changes based on demand.
It's just getting more and more expensive. I think for average people, it's unreachable. Because even for Grand Prix, I thought it used to be like, I don't know, like $25, $50, and I just paid like $136.
The U.S. Open runs through September 8th.
Newsday Sports is brought to you by King O'Rourke Automotive Group.
A blind swimmer from Long Island is going for the gold in the Paralympics in Paris. Photojournalist Al Bello has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
Hi, my name is Anastasia Pagonis, and I'm a Paralympic gold medalist and bronze medalist, and I'm hoping to compete at my second Paralympic Games in Paris this summer. I started progressively losing my vision since I was around 11. I was a soccer player, and I ended up not being able to see the ball anymore. So that's when my doctor recommended I tried swimming, and I fell in love with it. If you hold your fists up about nose width apart, that's how I saw the world. I came back with a genetic disease and autoimmune retinopathy. And for the next few weeks after that, I was progressively losing my vision more and more. It was obviously a very hard time for me. I ended up going into depression. Thankfully, I had such an amazing support system. I decided that this isn't who I am, and I'm not going to be stuck in this dark place anymore. I am a very lively, bubbly person, and I needed to come back to that. I wanted to show people that you can still do everything that anyone else can, just a little different. As a blind swimmer, there's a lot of things that go into it. I have to have 2 tappers on each side of the pool, and they have a pole with a pool noodle on the end of it, and I get a little bop on the head, and that's how I know that I am approaching the wall. And once I feel that bop, I flip. I also use the lane line as my guide to help me stay straight.
I learned so much about her and how she operates or how she navigates life. If she wins a gold medal at Olympic Games, that's certainly the cherry on top, but it's not the end all and be all.
There's no way for you to look blind if the blindness is in the back of your eye. I can be a professional athlete, I can wear makeup, I can dress cute. I want to show them that this is what blindness is and hopefully inspire and help someone else out there. If I could just help one person, that would mean the world to me.
Very inspirational. Read more about this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. The Hampton Classic Horse Show is back. Elisa DiStefano has a story in Bridgehampton.
See some of the world's top horses and riders. The Hampton Classic is underway. Are you ready? Yes.
We get horses and riders from all around the country and from many other countries. I think it's about 17 or 18 countries this year, including 8 riders who are just back from the Paris Olympic Games. We have 6 rings of competition going on all day, every day. So everywhere you look, there's horse activity.
The Bridgehampton Showgrounds is also full of family fun, food, and shopping.
It's $20 a carload, so we tell everyone, pack everyone into the van.
Safely?
Come on
Safely?
in. Safely, of course. Seat belts, of course. And we are a benefit for Stony Brook Southampton Hospital and other charities. So the money goes to good use, so we invite everyone to come on out.
Competitions and events run through Grand Prix Sunday, when this VIP tent will be full of famous faces, flowers, and fashion. Elisa DiStefano, Newsday TV.
Read more about this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Long Island parents are turning to thrift stores to save on back-to-school shopping. Joining us now to discuss is Newsday business reporter Tori Parrish. So, Tori, tell us more about this trend.
Sure. I talked to parents, I talked to thrift store owners, talked to the owner of the Buy Nothing site where you can swap items for free. And what I found is because inflation soared so high in 2021 and 2022, people are still looking for savings, even though inflation has slowed, that those soaring inflation rates really are still stinging people. And so they're looking to cut costs wherever they can. And so more people are looking to buy used clothes, toys, back to school supplies, shoes, equipment, wherever they can, and are more open to used items than they were before.
So you talked to parents at these thrift stores. What was a common theme you heard among them? What were they saying to you?
Well, they talked about just wanting to save money, how everything's more expensive. One parent talked about, she's a teacher with 3 school-age kids, and she said, you know, groceries and everything is so expensive. She's trying to cut costs wherever she can. And so even though most of her kids' school supplies and clothes will come from new stores, will be new from stores, she's buying increasingly more used items.
Gotcha. And so how has the resale market overall changed?
From what I can see, I believe the resale market is becoming more socially acceptable because of inflation. I talked to one thrift store owner who said things that used to be called hand-me-downs are now called vintage. Some of the college kids and the high school kids actually prefer shopping at thrift stores because they can find unique items. And then there's also the environmental concerns. More people buying used goods that are in good condition keeps them out of landfills.
Wow, so you could not only save some money, but also do well for the planet. Tori Parrish, business reporter here at Newsday. Thank you so much for coming on. Now you can read more about this story and other back-to-school trends. Just go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Checking out your hyper-local forecast. It's a hot one out there today. Here's a look outside at Tiana Beach in Hampton Bays. Hot and humid. That's the story. A heat advisory in effect for northern Nassau with feel-like temperatures between 95 and more than 100 degrees. So we're talking about triple-digit heat. It's going to feel like that at least. Today's highs are actually in the 90s at MacArthur Airport, so stay hydrated. And there is a chance for thunderstorms mainly tonight into tomorrow morning. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast with a look at your Labor Day weekend.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Thank you so much for watching.